Hey watch friends, 2020 is just getting started and it's already shaping up to be a big year for the channel. We'll have a ton of watches that we're going to be reviewing this year. I already have actually a stack of boxes that have come in. And first off, wanted to kick things off here with the Nodus Sector Pilot and just do a quick unboxing of this watch. This, in case you are wondering and thinking maybe this isn't a new watch, this in fact is a new Sector Pilot to the lineup. The Sector series is not new for Nodus, nor is actually the Sector Pilot, but what they recently did is they did a refresh of the model, and we'll check out when we do the full review, look at some comparisons to the prior model, but additionally though, we will look at some other comparisons with that. I'm actually going to do a couple videos, this of course starting things off with the first impressions and just a quick look. Packaging materials, as you can see, if you saw the prior one, this is looking similar to other Nodus models. So you've just got an outer slip cover, and then inside you slide that open, and then you've got this inner box, and you should have two trays here. So we slide this open. We've got the first tray. I'm going to set that aside for a second, and then down at the bottom you actually have a second tray. And then here we have, let's see, we've got their box. They actually do 4-position regulation for this. So you can see here how that's going. This card is different, and I'll show in the full review the other. But you can see here though how they're doing it with a dial now, or with a dot rather now, whereas before they used to actually write that in, and then just the warranty. As you can see there, this does say demo. This one is a loaner sent into the channel for review. So this is just one that we're checking out here, and then let's set that aside. All right, sweet. So we've got, it looks like the blue version of this, which I think, if I recall correctly, is called the Phantom color. I previously actually added in my personal collection, I have the Sector Flyer, which is the copper dial variant. This one, as you can see, it's a very dark blue coloration, and we'll get much better lighting for the full review. But this particular combo, it actually includes, so there's 3 different dial versions. There's the Flyer, which is the copper dial. There's the blue dial we're looking at here. And then there's also a black dial variant of that. They changed up some of the coloration. Before they had more in terms of accent colors. You can see now they changed up the second hand tip. They actually added, you can't see it as much on this version, but they added contrast to the markers there. So it has a surround, changed up some of the colors with the second hand, as well as the date window, and then some of the accent at the 4 cardinal positions there. But this particular version, and all 3 of the varieties, are available with a stainless steel or a stainless steel that's DLC coated, which is what we're looking at here. So this is not a ceramic, and you can see this is actually going to be kind of a one-piece construction there, I believe, for that. So it doesn't have a bezel insert going. Just as with the prior ones, this is going to be a friction bezel, which is really, really stiff right now, much more so than my prior, but I suspect it's just coming in from out of the cold, so that might be impacting that. That's not actually a bad thing in my book, having a little bit of extra firmness, because that will, I'm sure, loosen up some as time goes on. The big thing that they really changed, and this is one of the reasons I'm personally planning on adding one of these to my collection, really like the change that they did here with this fine link or 5-link kind of configuration that they have going on. So let's pop that on wrist. Specs overall are going to be the same as the prior. This is a 38mm case, and this is just their specs. We'll measure for the full review. It has a 39mm bezel, so it does actually protrude slightly there for the bezel. The lugs are going to be 20mm. Lug to lug is 47, and it's still powered by a Seiko NH35. But that gives you an idea, though, on my 6.5-inch wrist, what this one looks like. Get kind of a general feel for it. The build quality is similar to what I would expect. Just looking around quickly at the finishing, you can kind of see nice brushing there. You can see the polished accents on the top as well as the bottom. The integration in this changeover from the H-link bracelet over to this style, I think, is really, really nice. I'm liking the articulation. I like the visual appearance. To me, that just, it has a cooler look to it overall, and really changes it around a lot. The crown is still going to be traditional pilot style crown on this particular variation. It is still going to be screw down. You can see the clasp is staying the same. Fold over, it is milled, though it is not a full through mill for that. So this just gives you a quick first look and just general impressions. Overall, I kind of knew what to expect with this one because it is still at its origins. It's still the same great configuration that I liked on the prior. Love that incorporation of the date window there, the way they have the day incorporated at the inner portion of the circle, and then on the outer you have the actual date itself. Just looks really nice. Overall, I think this was definitely excellent enhancements that they had to what was otherwise already a great model. So I'm looking forward to spending some time with this one. Like I said, I'll have the full review coming, so do stay tuned for that. Additionally, I'll actually do a comparison with this one, the prior generation, and some other models. So if you're interested in checking this one out, do stay tuned for that. Hopefully this has been a fun first look for you. If you did like this, and you could please hit that like button, it helps me out. But most importantly, if you haven't done so already, please do smash that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated and helps the channel to bring you more content. Thanks for watching.